This video is focused on the concept of playing forward. Now, it makes sense that in soccer you would like to play forward because you want to score at the other team's goal, but it needs to be made very clear when is an appropriate time to play forward and when we must play forward and when we shouldn't. So, this is a concept that goes for the entire team, starting with the goalkeeper all the way to the forwards. So, if we look at our team, we have the goalkeeper with the ball. Now, the goalkeeper pretty much always can play forward, so they have the ball and they have to look for their options. Now, playing forward means playing a forward pass to a teammate. It doesn't have to be a short pass, it can be a long pass, it can be a pass in the air. But a forward pass is not a clearance, it means that it is directly meant to go to a teammate. It is meant to be received, and it should be a pass that has a high percentage of being received, not a shot in the dark type of pass. So, goalkeeper has the ball. The question is, can he play forward? And the way that we can tell is we can see does he have space in front of him and does he have time? He does have space, he has time in front of him, he's not under pressure, so he can play forward. So, he has the ball and he can play forward. Let's say the pass that he plays is to the center back here. Now, the center back should have sideways body positioning, which means that they don't receive the ball on this side of their body, they receive the ball on the side. And the question is, can he turn? Let's look again. Does he have space in front of him? Yes, he does. Is he being pressured? No. So he can turn on the ball. This center back should not pass quickly to the side, should not pass back to the goalkeeper, should not pass out wide. They can play forward, so they should turn on the ball. Now, they have that space in front that we talked about. This center back now has several options. They can play forward. Playing forward, as I said before, can be a short pass, it can be a long pass, but it can also be dribbling. Dribbling is playing forward. And dribbling, when you have space in front, is oftentimes a very good tool. So we don't want this player from here just to stand and try to pass the ball long or short and think that's their only option. They can dribble because they have space in front. So, let's say that this player decides to dribble. Now, he's starting to get closed down. Before that closing down happens, he should think, okay, I should play forward. And let's say that he gets closed down really quickly. And at this point, he's under pressure. The ball cannot be played forward. He's not in a position to play a long ball. He can't play a short ball because he's been closed down. This is a situation where we want to play sideways or back to keep possession. So if we can't play forward, then we need to play sideways or back. And the options to play sideways or back are these players here. So in this case, he would play wide to the side center back who's open. Now, once again, we think about this. When this player receives the ball, they should have open body position, so they shouldn't be facing backwards. They should be facing forwards or diagonally forwards. Do they have space to play? Forward. Yes, they do. They have space, they have time, they're not under pressure. So his three options, he can dribble, short pass, or long pass. He looks like he has space to dribble, or he could do pass over here. So let's say that he dribbles and then he passes up the sideline to this player. Now once again, we have this player out here. Let's say that this player is under pressure. Can they play forward? No, because they're under pressure and there's someone in front of them, so they should play sideways or back. At this point, he needs to have options. A midfielder might be able to scoot into this space here to provide a sideways option. Midfielders, remember, you should not be directly horizontal from that player. You should be either diagonal back or diagonal forward. In this case, diagonal back would be a good place. A striker can also drop into this space. But sideways or back, he has several options. Now, this ball should go either back or sideways. Let's say it goes into the midfielder. Now this midfielder, let's say the midfielder is not under pressure, so they have space. It might be tempting to bounce this ball back here, but this player should recognize that they have space and time to play forward. So even if they receive the ball here, they should turn this way and look to play forward. This player has several options, like we said before. They can dribble, short pass, or long pass. What's important is when a player can play forward, we want to give them all three of those options. So if they only have one option, then the defense can easily read what this player is going to do. So this player has the ball, he can play forward. Now he needs to be given three options. Well, there might not even be three players there for him, but let's see what can happen. This player should make a run behind. This is really powerful. Pass inside and then make a diagonal run. Okay, that can be the long pass that we're talking about. This player here can drift to the side into this pocket of space to give them a short pass, but also by moving, not moving towards him, but moving sideways, we also give him the option of dribbling. So if he wants, he can dribble a little bit, and then he can release this pass. We can dribble a little bit, play 1-2 here. But you can see that as soon as we can play forward, we need to give the player those three options. Those three options being short pass, long pass, and space to dribble. So let's start the ball here. For a different example. This player here, midfielder, if they're being closed down, they don't have an easy forward pass. So they need to pass sideways or back. As soon as they realize they need to pass sideways or back, there needs to be options. So in this case, the center back should come into this space here. The side midfielder should change his angle here. This player can move forward. And in this case, let's say that he sees that this is open here. This player receives the ball, but remember they should sense that this space is here, so they should receive the ball facing forward. Now this player, side midfielder, can they play forward? Do they have space in front? And are they under pressure? No, they have space and they're not under pressure, so this player can play forward. We want to give them the option to dribble, the option for a short pass, and the option for a long pass. And here, it looks pretty clear. This forward's already in a nice pocket of space for a short pass. He shouldn't move in close here because that takes away the dribbling. So, player can move forward if he wants to. And he has a short pass where he can do maybe a 1-2. And this player can be playing on the shoulder here, or can make a run in behind for a longer pass. It's also possible for this player to make a run on the far side for a long pass. So as a result, the defenders, they have to cover those three options. They have to cover the dribbling, the short pass, and the long pass because we are giving the player those options. What often happens on teams that try to keep possession is they get way too conservative with their passing. So if this ball goes out here, this player sees, oh, I have a player in front of me, so I should just pass it back. And this is a very negative style of play that we don't want to do. We want to be thinking aggressively. Okay, we have the ball, can we play forward? Yes. We want to dribble, we want to pass forward. And only when the defense takes that away do we want to play backwards or sideways. So, there you have it. This is our philosophy on playing forwards.